Hello students, hope you all are fine. Myself Raminder Kaur. This is the video number 5, chapter number 8, Human Health and Disease, and the topic for today is drugs and alcohol abuse. Statistics and surveys have shown that youngsters at the top level in drug addiction. It can be from any class and even alcohol. It can be due to improper education and non-awareness among themselves, which may lead to these wrong behavior patterns, and even they like to follow sedentary lifestyle rather than taking healthy lifestyle. There are several classes of abused drugs. They can be opioids, cannabinoids, or coca alkaloids. These are mostly obtained from the flowering plants, and some of them can be obtained from fungus. Their effects can be depressants. Here, depressant does not mean that they will depress the human being, but they will depress the central nervous system of the addictive person. Then, they can act as a stimulant. They will stimulate the cardiovascular system, the blood pressure will increase, and the person will feel ecstasy, where he will like to enjoy each and every moment and find himself on the cloud nine. Then some of the drugs can be hallucinogens, where the feeling of imagination arises. Let's start with the very first drug, that is called as opioids. There are specific receptors which are lying in our central nervous system, means brain and the spinal cord, and even in the gastrointestinal tract that deals with the digestive system of human body. The most common opioid is heroin, which you have heard of, that the large amount of these white colored smack is being tracked by police. So this is chemically diacetylmorphine. So for the board exam perspective, you have to learn the structure of a morphine and even the conversion of this morphine into 3-acetylmorphine and then finally into a heroin. So this structure transformation takes place by acetylation of the morphine structure. So COCH3 group is added. This is the structure figure 8.8 shown opium poppy, from which these opioids are being withdrawn. It is a white color without any smell, and it is bitter crystalline compound, and it is extracted from the latex of a poppy plant, and the scientific name of this poppy plant is Papaver somniferum. In this picture on the very top, you can see that how people take this smack. This process is called as snorting. Even they can inject these chemicals in their body, and this acts as a depressant. Why it is so effective? Because it is directly inhaled by the respiratory system and it mixes with the blood of that addictive, and it slows down the body function. Second category of the drugs, that is cannabinoids. These are those chemicals where the receptors of cannabinoid are present in our brain. These are naturally obtained from Cannabis sativa plant. So the picture is depicting cannabis. The flower tops, leaves and raisins of these plants, they are used to produce various kinds of drugs such as charas, ganja, hashish and marijuana. How are they being intaken? Number first, either inhalation, so similar like snorting, and oral ingestion. They can directly eat it. So this will provide harmful effects on the cardiovascular system, that is our circulatory system. Here again you have to learn the figure 8.9 structure of cannabinoid. Number third category of drugs are coca alkaloid, which is also known as cocaine. It is obtained from this coca plant, Erythroxylum coca, which is native to South America. It will interfere the neurotransmitter. Neurotransmitter are those chemicals which help in transmission of signal from one neuron to the another through synapses. Synapse is a gap between two simultaneous neurons. So a very specific neurotransmitter is dopamine. So this cocaine will interfere with the activities of dopamine. It is also known as coke or crack, and how it is being taken with the help of snorting. So directly it is being inhaled. It is a potent means most powerful, stimulating action on our central nervous system. And it produces a sensation of euphoria. Euphoria means a feeling of intense excitement and happiness. So the person who is continuously taking these kind of drugs, he feel that he is on the cloud nine whenever he takes such kind of drugs, and he will feel the excessive energy in his body. Excessive dosage of cocaine can also lead to hallucination. So you can see this is hallucination picture, that there is no remembrance, and even this can lead to some problems in visualization. There are many other well-known plants with such properties. It can be Atropa belladonna or datura. So the datura flowering branch is shown over here, and these are also taken by sports person. That's why sometimes the doping test is also performed to check whether the person or the sports person is addictive or not. Then comes to the drugs. There are several kind of other drugs such as barbiturate, amphetamines, benzodiazepines, and other drugs that are normally taken as a medicine, so that the person who are having some mental illness, it can be depression, it can be insomnia. Lack of sleep is known as insomnia. So these patients are medicated with such kind of medicines. One of them is called as morphine. So it is effective as a sedative, and it is also acting as a painkiller. It is very useful in those people who have undergone some kind of surgical treatments. So several plants such as fruits, seeds, they have such properties which have been used for hundreds of years in our medicines and even religious ceremonies such as Pang. When these are taken without the medication of the doctor, then they may lead to certain side effects such as chest pain, dry mouth, fainting, headaches, nausea, shivering, twitching. Twitching is the condition where the muscles, they get stressed. So as in the picture you can see, there can be a problem in the lips, in the eyes, or other areas. So these side effects of morphine can be physical, physiological, or psychological, that can lead to drug abuse. Now the next topic is smoking. Smoking is the biggest problem of our country. So it has been used for more than 400 years. There can be different mode of intaking of smoke. It can be simply like cigarette smoking can be there. Then chewed. The tobacco can be chewed, or it can be used as a snuff. Can you see there is a snuff? This tobacco product can damage your health and is addictive. So on each and every drug or alcohol bottle, it is mentioned by the government that it can be addictive and it can damage the vital functions or vital organs of our body, but still the people, they are intaking them. These snuff is simply taken as a snorting. It contains various chemical substances such as nicotine, which is one kind of alkaloid. How it works? The nicotine, it acts on the adrenal gland. We all know adrenal glands are pair of glands present on the top of the kidneys, and they release the emergency hormones, which can be adrenaline or noradrenaline. Directly it is circulating in the blood, and both of them help in raising blood pressure and increase heart rate. Smoking is mostly associated with different kinds of cancer such as lung, urinary bladder, and throat. It can also lead to different kind of problems such as bronchitis. So this is a kind of infection in the bronchi or bronchioles of human lungs. Second is emphysema. Emphysema is also a respiratory problem. Then coronary heart disease, gastric ulcers. Gastric ulcers means the ulcers which are produced inside layer of the stomach. The chewing of the tobacco can lead to different kinds of cancers such as mouth cancer, which is very dangerous. It increases the content of carbon monoxide in our blood. So what will happen? The hemoglobin will not bound with the oxygen. So it will reduce the capacity of oxyhemoglobin but increase the capacity of carboxyhemoglobin. Healthy lungs and the lungs which are affected due to smoking and emphysema. Healthier alveoli, these are the sacs which helps in exchange of gases in the blood. So the particles which are trapped in the alveoli, they will lead to some problems in inflammation and the alveoli will get damaged and there will be a difficulty in breathing. Then we can see the other smoking health risk. So number one, cardiovascular disease. Cataract is a problem of eye, so visual problems can be there. Atherosclerosis is a problem of bones. Fertility reduction will be there, the person will become more sterile. Then reduce life expectancy. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, so this is a respiratory disease, can lead to pneumonia also. Cancers, periodontal disease, some problems of teeth, asthma, aging, facial wrinkles, and ulcers such as gastric ulcers. Whenever either a person buy a cigarette packet or alcohol bottle, so a warning is always written over there, but still people like to smoke and they feel it like their own standard. So knowing the dangers of smoking, chewing tobacco, the youth and old need to avoid these habits, and this can be only done by counseling and medical help. Now, the next topic is adolescence and drug alcohol abuse. Adolescence means the time of puberty, that is nearly between 12 to 18. So it is just a difference between childhood and adulthood. So many hormonal, physical, physiological changes takes place. So this can result into some developmental problems which can be mental and psychological developments. Causes can be curiosity, that they want to try something new. Second is need for adventure and excitement. Number third is experimentation. So all these three important causes, they are motivating youngsters toward drugs or alcohol use. The first use of drugs, that can be experimentation, but after that the person or the addictive have to face so many problems in his life and other family members. Otherwise, the stress or the pressure from the parents, teachers to excel in academics, it can also play a lot of role in persuading the youngsters to try these drugs. The perception that they feel that we will feel cool or progressive to smoke, this is a major another cause for the youth to be starting in these kind of habits. So here family, teachers and friends, if they are supportive and stable enough, then we can prevent these kind of problems in youngsters. First is initial use. So initially the person will take only for experimentation and curiosity, but afterwards these kind of drug users, they fully depend upon them and it is very difficult to get rid of all these kind of problems. So second is experimentation. Third, they will become regular users of these drugs. Then their body needs them. So that is called as dependence. And fifth stage is addiction. Now let's come to addiction and dependence. Addiction is a psychological attachment by which our body feels that if I will consume this drug, then only I will be happy or excited. So this will provide just a temporary feeling of few minutes that our body can feel on cloud 9. They will drive the people to take them without a need, and even it will ultimately lead to the destruction of the body parts. With repeated use, the tolerance level of the receptors which are present in our body increases. So consequently, the body needs the more dosage of drugs, and addictor will not understand that how the consumption of those drugs has increased from a minute amount to a large quantity. So these kind of potentials, they are increasing and the complex cycle is going in his mind, and it can only be dealt with a good guidance and a counseling by family, teachers and other friends. Now, if a person likes to quit these drugs, there are several kind of withdrawal syndromes which takes place. Let's study them one by one. Number one, hangover symptoms. Number two, night sweats. Then shaking, the shaking of all the body parts. Firstly, hands. Then paranoia. Paranoia is a condition of a fear that everybody is against me. All of the people are trying to kill me or they're trying to abuse me. So the anxiety and fear levels are at the top. Number five, relief. That he will find if I will continue taking drugs, then only my body will get relief. Brain fog. There is a difficulty in concentration. The person cannot learn. There are difficulty in memorizing. Then cravings. Cravings of only those drugs. It can be alcohol or any other drug abuse. Last is better sleep. He will feel that if I will consume that drug, then only my all these syndromes or group of symptoms will vanish off. Let's talk about what will be the effects of different kinds of drugs and alcohol abuse on the body of the person. The very first, reckless behavior. The person will become very careless towards his daily responsibilities in his life. Vandalism means the person will like to hurt others, and even there will be no responsibility towards a public property, and even violence, the fight with each and every person. Excessive doses may also lead to coma or death because our respiratory system will get failed, heart, that is a circulatory system, and cerebral hemorrhage. Cerebral hemorrhage means attack of brain. So if some people takes a combination of one or more drugs with alcohol, so it is called as overdosing and ultimately lead to death. The warning signs of drugs, they include drop in academic performance, unexplained absence from institution, lack of interest in personal hygiene, because there will be difficulty in finding out the problems in the body. Then withdrawal. He will not like to associate with other person. He will like to isolate himself, lonely. Then there will be a depression. He will be tired throughout the day. He will be aggressive and rebellious behavior will be shown. And a distance relationship with the family and friends. There will be no interest in hobbies. Sleeping patterns, eating patterns will change. There will be fluctuation in weight. Sometimes it will increase, sometimes it will reduce, and there can be appetite problem. Bhukh na lagna is called as loss of appetite, or the person may intake more food or less. It will not only lead to these kind of problems, but even if that addictive is not getting a proper money, he will like to steal. So there are different murders and crimes. So these kind of mental and financial stress to the whole family will be there. Now, those who take drugs intravenously, means who are directly injecting into their veins using a needle or a syringe, they are much more likely to acquire serious infections because blood transfusions. So both AIDS and hepatitis B infections, they are very chronic, means they are for lifetime, and ultimately it will lead to death, and both can be transmitted through sexual contact or infected blood. Now let's talk about the use of alcohol. It also have long-term effects on the body, and it may lead to heavy drinking in the adulthood. The chronic use, excessive use of drugs and alcohol will ultimately damage nervous system and the liver. Cirrhosis is a condition when the liver cells get damaged and there will be a difficulty in breakdown of food particles. During pregnancy, it leads to adverse effect on the growing child in the womb. Another misuse of drugs that we have already talked, that the sports person, if they are taking the drug to increase their performance, so this is called as misuse of narcotic analgesics, anabolic steroids, diuretic and certain hormones by which they want to increase the muscle strength and even to promote their aggressiveness in their team members. So as a result, it will overall give so many side effects. In the females, it can be masculization, more muscles in females that will represent more features like males, increased aggressiveness, mood swings, changes in the mood again and again, sometimes happy, sad, depressed. Menstrual cycle will get abnormal. Then excessive hairs will start growing on the face and even other body parts. Enlargement of the clitoris, which is a reproductive part present in the females. Deepening of the voice. In males, it can lead to acne, the pimples on the face and other body parts, aggressiveness, mood swings, depression. Testicle size can get reduced. So this is a reproductive part in the man. Sperm production can reduce, which can ultimately lead to infertility. The potential for the kidney that will reduce, so the filtration of the blood will be less. The breast enlargement can be seen in boys. Premature baldness means the hairs will remove from the head, and the prostate gland, which plays important role in reproduction, it gets enlarged, and even the cancer of this organ can also takes place. Now let's talk about the next topic, that how to prevent and control such kind of drug abuse and alcohol problems. Always it is said, prevention is better than cure. So it can only be done with the help and association of family members, friends and teachers who can counsel them, guide them and aware them about the different risks of these kind of habits. So the combination of the discipline and nurturance can lower the risk of these substances in human body. Number first is avoid undue peer pressure. So every child has his own personality and choices. So it must be respected and nurtured. The child should not be pushed beyond his threshold limits, beyond his energy levels for the studies, sports and other activities. Number second, education and counseling that must be provided by family members and medical experts so that their energy can be channelized into good habits such as sports, reading, music, yoga and other extracurricular activities. Third is help from parents and peers. So friends and parents can help a lot in that time. Besides getting proper advice to sort out their problem, this would help young to vent their feeling. Vent means express, so that they can open their heart to their friends and even family members in the feeling of anxiety. Anxiety means fear and the guilt. Then is looking for danger signs. The people who are always surrounding these kind of persons, they must take care of the alert signs. They need to give them a proper counseling. Friends and other members, they should not hesitate to notice these kind of signs and they have to take up a malady. Malady means a serious problem and their underlying causes. Last is the person has to take a professional and medical help. It can be a psychologist, psychiatrist or de-addiction and rehabilitation programs. There are several centers in each and every city of Punjab also. They help the individuals who have unfortunately got in the quagmire. Quagmire means complex situation of taking drugs and alcohol abuse, so that they can also use their proper will and energy and lead their proper life normally. Thank you.